morning, traders. This is Rich with Breathingwiththemarkets.com. Today is February 4th, 2026. I hope you did well in the market. Let's get it. I'm putting in for payout number 62 with Take Profit Trader. That's right, payout number 62 with Take Profit Trader. Let's check it out. Here we are at the top. $1,042.50 available for withdrawal. Okay, here we are at the withdrawal request. You can see that we have a payment pending of $834 on 2/4/2026 at 9:05 a.m. That is payout number 62 with Take Profit Trader. Again, that's payout number 62 with Take Profit Trader. I keep saying this over and over and over again. Consistency, right? You may not get a payout one day or 2 days or maybe a week. You may not, right? But are you able to be consistent? Right? Can you just not take one payout? Can you take several payouts? Can you take hundreds of payouts? If you can't, why not? Because if you can take hundreds of payouts and keep going and going and going, you have a skill. That's consistency. That is the result of a methodical, objective approach to the markets. That is doing the same thing over and over and over again. That is trading, right? It could be boring, the same thing over and over and over again, right? You may want to trade more because you're done in the first couple of minutes of the market open. You might be done in the Asia-London market after a few minutes, right? That's all it takes is a few minutes in the market if you know what you're doing, right? If you know what you're doing, it doesn't take long to be in the market, right? Now, there may be a move that already happened and you have to wait for the next move. That's fine, right? That's fine. But the actual trading part only takes a few minutes, right? Depends on your leverage, depends on the size of the account, depends on where you're at in your account. There's a lot of different factors, and everyone has, different factors, what account size they're on. Is there a personal account, a test account, a funded account? Everything's different, right? But one thing that doesn't change is your skill. Your skill will only get better and better each and every day. It's not going to regress, right? How can you have the knowledge and you start to apply the knowledge to have a trading skill? How can it go backwards? The only reason anything can go backwards is if you're gambling or over leveraging. You start to blame others, or you start to blame yourself, or you start to blame the market. How can you blame the market when you're over leveraged in your account and you're not allowing the market to breathe? Hence, breathing with the markets, right? If you want to learn how to trade on a daily basis using an objective system and gain a skill for life, come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com, right? We'll go ahead and build that relationship, the mentorship, right? The trading community, right? That's another relationship, right? Being able to meet other traders in the community where they show their charts and everything's the same. Everything's the same. How would you like to join a community where another trader opens their chart and you know exactly what they're doing and where they're at? Not opinions, not a hunch, not intuition, not I've been doing this for 10 years, I've been doing it for 20 years, I just got on it and don't know what I'm doing. None of that. None of that happens. If you're seeing the same objective setups in the market, what else is there to do? What else is there to explain? Right? So when someone takes a great trade and they were leveraged appropriately and they show their trade, everyone knows why they got in that trade. They can visually see it. They can see what happens before, during, and after. Right? It's not going to change. It's not buyers and sellers. It's not a hunch. I think price is going up here. I think price is going to level off down here and bounce up there and liquidity. All of that is fucking storytelling. I'm telling you right now. Where are the multi-million-dollar gamblers, right, that were on YouTube teaching support and resistance? What happened to all their crypto positions? We have Bitcoin at $75,000-ish, right? What happened to Sol? What happened to all these big positions where it's supposed to go northbound, right? Supposed to go long. Where are they at? How come they're silent? How come they're silent, right? How much hundreds of thousands of dollars did they lose because they had hundreds of thousands of dollars that they said that they were going to gain if it got to a certain point? Well, guess what? It got to a certain point, but in the opposite direction, traders. Where are they at? How come they don't show anything? Because they're always switching accounts. They rotate their accounts. They're not on a third-party platform, such as a prop firm, to show their skill, right? They talk shit about prop firms, but they don't know anything fucking about prop firms because I'm telling you right now, the top traders are probably trading at the prop firms because they have a higher IQ as to why they're trading at the prop firms, right? And they're taking payouts, and it's rules, right? So the rules are squeezing the traders, and the traders that get payouts, it even solidifies that they're even a better trader than trading their own account, right? If you have a whole set of rules and you're able to navigate through those rules and keep it consistent, you become a better person, right? You're a better person. You're a better trader. You're not a gambler, right? So the 1%ers that are taking payouts, right, and are not gambling, but they're taking consistent payouts, 1%, right? It's not the 5% that they think that they have, because those are YOLO crews too, right? The YOLO crews keep spinning accounts over and over and over again, right? That's what their game is. But when you have an actual skill that you follow in the market and understand the algorithm, that is unbeatable. The market's going to have more money than you. The prop firms are going to have more money than you. That's a fact. The prop firms are going to have more money than you. The big businesses that have all of these trading platforms are going to have more money than you, right? Just in general, right? And it's not about money and power. It's about skill. And if you have a skill, then it doesn't matter how much money someone else has, right? Because you can still provide for yourself also, right? You have the opportunity to grow wealth. You have an opportunity to get your feet and build a foundation. You have an opportunity to build a strong foundation underneath your feet for you, yourself, your friends, your family. And that's what's important here at breathingwiththemarkets.com, is to build a strong foundation and build on that. We start at zero each day, right? So when you come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com, you do start at zero. I don't care how much time you've had in the market, because I'm going to interview you. I'm going to see where you're at in the market. I'm going to see why you think price is going up. I'm going to ask you questions why you think price is going down. And based on your experience, I'm going to see. You're not going to fool me. I understand the market, right? If you've been trading 5 years, I'm going to ask you questions about the market. It's not going to prove you right or wrong. I want to see where you're at and what your thought process is, and then correct it. That's right, correct it. So if you want to learn how I trade on a daily basis and you want to gain a skill for life, come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com. I will teach you one-on-one. We will build a trading relationship, mentorship, coach, and friendship, okay, for life. I wish you well, and I am always here for the mentees. Have a great day. Peace, traders.